everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am not going to teach you. This video is going to be a different kind of video. I am going to talk about a literary personality. February is known as the month of love. So I am going to talk about the love life of a famous literary personality. He is considered one of the best writers of the 20th century. Without him, it was not possible for us to get the novels like The Trial, The Castle, America. Yes, I am talking about Kafka, Franz Kafka. So without further ado, let's begin. Who don't know who was Kafka? For them, I am giving an intro, and then we will discuss about his love life. Kafka was born in Prague. His name means crow. He was Jew. His father Hermann was very dictatorial and authoritative. Kafka was an upper-class German Jew. He wrote 100 pages of unposted letter to his father. Kafka wanted to propose Felix Bauer, but he could not. Then Kafka studied law. Kafka studied law for justice. He was a doctorate of law from Charles University. His father has no respect for Kafka's literary pursuits, avant-garde, which means experimental bold. Kafka read this kind of books. Kierkegaard was the guru of Kafka. Labyrinthian and prolix involutions are found in his novels, which remind us of the theatre of the absurd. Kafka was born in July 1883. Kafka's novels were ballads, parables. He is a homeless stranger. He is a predecessor of Camus' Outsider and Sartre. The novella Metamorphosis was his only completed work. The Trial, The Castle, and America were incomplete. The title of the trial in German is Der Prozess. Over the course of a single night in September 1912, Franz Kafka penned Das Urteil, The Judgment, a short story of which he was particularly proud. He dedicated the story to Felix Bauer, a woman he had met 6 weeks earlier. Indeed, Kafka's letters are peppered with such foreboding sentiments as, "You will never get unadulterated happiness from me. Only as much unadulterated suffering as one could wish for, and unusual endearments. If we cannot use arms, let us embrace with complaints." By the time Kafka met Felix at the home of his friend Max Brod in 1912, he was dedicated to a life of writing. This he combined with his job at an insurance company. Hence the necessity for nocturnal writing sessions. The couple met seldom over the 5 years of their correspondence. Kafka frequently citing the demands of his writing and the delicacy of his health as reasons against traveling. Their courtship was thus conducted largely through letters. In the early days, this dependence upon letters evidently tormented Kafka. "How can one hope to hold anyone?" he laments. With nothing but words, he routinely wrote twice a day and was troubled if Felix did not match his output. Kafka's letters to Felix, of which there are over 500, reveal an ongoing struggle between the lure of emotional and domestic security on the one hand and his requirements for solitude and the prioritization of his work on the other. In his letter of November 11, 1912, he explains how destabilizing he finds the receipt of her letters and the feelings occasioned by them, so much so that he concludes that must abandon it all. Despite these anxieties, and relationship continued and the couple eventually became engaged. In the summer of 1914, Felix's family held a celebratory reception, which Kafka loathed, writing in his diary that he felt tired hand and foot like a criminal. Not long after, following a tense meeting between the couple in Berlin, the engagement was called off. In his letter of late October or early November 1914, Kafka enumerates the factors that, as he perceives it, have contributed to this dissolution. In January 1915, with affairs between them still unsettled, he comments bitterly that I won't write a lot. We have not achieved much by the way of letters. In a letter of February 1913, Kafka had written that there are times, Felice, when I feel you have so much power over me that I think you could change me into a man capable of doing the obvious. Yet though his love for Felice was great, it was not sufficient to lure Kafka away from his disciplined life centered on his work. He feels, he confesses in a letter of autumn 1913, compelled to renounce the greatest human happiness for the sake of writing. The couple were engaged a second time in July 1917, but a worsening of his health. He was now suffering from tuberculosis, and it brought to an end to their relationship some months later. Felice went on to marry and have children. Kafka died at the age of 40 from tuberculosis. Kafka was romantically involved with a number of women during the early 1920s. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, do like, share and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon if you want to get notified every time that I post a new video. I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.